So I've been asked a lot, the big question, the one question that everybody wants to know, which is if I'm getting into 3D printing, which 3D printer should I get? Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, if you were looking for one answer to rule them all, you should have read Lord of the Rings. But I'm gonna tell you which ones I think are good and why I think they should be ones you should look into. So let's get into it. First of all, let's start off what I kind of think is the no-brainer for a beginner 3D printer and somebody who wants to get into multicolor printing. And that's gonna be the Bambu A1 combo, or even its little brother, the Bambu A1 Mini. These are awesome printers. They work really well. They do what they're told. They're really easy to diagnose when there's problems. There's a huge community here on TikTok and other platforms in case you run into issues. They're just super nice because they can print multicolor, or you can save a couple $100 and just buy the base model and just print one color at a time. But I think these are super user-friendly, especially for beginners. But let's say you're a beginner, but you want to get into stuff and you know you want to make cosplay armor and helmets and things like that. I would point you no further than the K1 Max by Creality. This machine also does exactly what it's told. It just prints beautifully, and it can handle the build plate volume of handling full-size helmets and other cosplay things. The FL Sun is a really good printer for people who are getting into 3D printing or have been into it for a while and want something faster, especially for prototyping or to create products a lot very quickly. And now the most controversial printer I'm going to talk about, but the one that I honestly stand behind the most, is the K2 Plus. Is this a good printer for beginners? It can be. It can handle small projects, it can handle big projects, it can do multicolor. It is very user-friendly. I have two of them because I love them so much, but I really feel like this is a good printer if you feel like you know you're going to get into the hobby quickly and you're going to hit the ground running and you're going to want to make a lot of things, you're going to want to do a lot of big things and multicolor things. The K2 Plus honestly is really good. But again, I do think ultimately the Bambu A1 and A1 Minis are essentially the most perfect. I don't know if I'm going to get into 3D printing or stick with 3D printing machines out there, because even if you don't like it, you can go ahead and sell this online for probably 90% what you paid for it, because people will buy them because they are fantastic machines. So there you guys have it. There's my list of which printers you should get into if you're new to 3D printing or you're getting into it for the first time. Again, ultimately, I do honestly feel like it's going to be the Bambu A1 and A1 Mini. Those are going to just be really good printers that are going to work if you're just trying to figure it out. But if you know what you want to go for, that's why I gave you the other options if you know why you want to get into 3D printing. Anyways, guys, I'm basically Bensky, and mistakes make magic, baby.